The Arsenal ranked up, but the team rolled out a series of changes that were intended to create consistently competitive matches by adjusting the scoring system to focus on playing the Battle Royale and as a team. Other players have had a solid amount of time playing the Arsenal update. We've been able to analyze the data behind the scenes. Today we're able to share our thoughts around the state and immediate future of ranked play. Blah, blah, blah. Overly generous ladder points. Okay, that's good. It's good they see that. Was intended to be generous, but not this generous. What's the point of making it generous, though? Why don't they make it break even? Like, there should be like a net zero ladder points after every single game. Matchmaking bugs. Okay. Season 19 will focus on refining rank tuning and stability. Gonna take a deep breath and take the time needed to prepare for an even tighter and more competitive rank system. Oh man. Apex kind of like make it or break it this next season. Like if they mess up their rank system again next season, this game is like slowly so screwed. We found Arsenal to be a learning experience for players adapting to the new rule set matchmaking. Fortunately, the combo of this and some bugs in the rank system caused ladder points games to be extremely generous, resulting in an excess of Masters players. Lowering the amount of LP distributed in a match to even out the distribution of players per rank. Players' rankings were inflated compared to their MMR, causing them to hit this no bonus state much sooner. Adding a minimum elimination bonus increase based on the player's MMR that will be exempt from bonus withholding and bumping up the elim bonus slightly. Bumping up the elim bonus slightly. Isn't that like really bad? Don't we want the elim bonus to like go down? So you can't drop like 500 RP games. A minimum elimination bonus increase. I don't know. It sounds like they're just trying to like increase the amount of points you get for getting eliminations, which is like very bad. Yeah, I don't know if we want LP for kills though. Like a lot of LP at least, because that incentivizes people just running the lobby down. Oh my god! This is an actual graph from LGS, or not from Apex themselves. Crazy, bro. And then a rule set that only applies to Diamond Plus to address the large concentration of players creeping above. Players in these ranked tiers will have increased stakes and LP losses and decreased rating bonuses and loss mitigations. That's good. Love this line right here. I know, right, Reptar? Reptar, that's so bad. That's so bad for the game because it's so easy to hit Masters. It's like you reach the top echelon of rank that quickly, and it's like, what else is there to do? Higher quality matches, especially at Diamond Plus ranks. Okay. Love that. With the Arsenal updates, we're seeing more climactic endgames with multiple squads, players valuing their lives and wanting to win the game instead of deathmatch simulators. Really? That must be like only in like gold and plat lobbies or something. Firefight for the top placement and an exciting, hectic endgame is the most memorable way to close a game of Apex. We're happy this is happening for more frequently. Definitely agree. Everyone loves endgames. Sharp blow is one of the metrics we use to detect potential intensity of play at various points during a match. Even 2 additional players live at the 15-minute mark is impactful for the average match. Surviving player count at 15 minutes. No, it did go up a little bit. It's still very low, though. Actually, 5 squads live 15 minutes of the game, that's what, like zone 4? Zone 3 or 4? 15 minutes? Yeah, it's gotta be like zone 4. Zone 3 or 4. Receptive play is more macro focused, where play is centered around ring positioning rather than all out aggression. An extreme variant of this is often referred to as ratting. They acknowledged ratting. That's good. How do they fix ratting though? Portion of this due to the increased number of players waiting for ring closures, but we can safely say it's mostly due to players hiding and avoiding others. Time spent. Oh my god. They don't tell you how long it is. Why do they hide that number? This graph is kind of pointless because they don't tell you like what the difference is. Pretty sure you're not all doing squat reps between rings. Particular pattern both in ranked and LGS levels, teams stay outside of the ring and delay interacting with other teams to gain points. Hiding and avoiding firefights isn't a rewarding way to play Apex. Season 19 has some updates to target this, and more coming in future seasons to address the core gameplay issues around inactivity and avoiding playstyles. Ooh, I wonder if that means ring changes. Surely that means ring changes, right? Teams stay outside of the ring and delay interacting with other teams. Hiding and avoiding fights isn't the rewarding way to play. Oh, it does it literally right there. Just in ring timings to increase mid-game encounters. Ring damage tuning to enforce play inside the ring. Fix the number of riding spots with more fixes to come. So they're gonna make the ring way stronger, which I think is a great idea. Although, however, this is gonna make edge PUIs way worse, and it's gonna make playing edge literally impossible. So it's gonna make PUIs more imbalanced. Is the only issue with this. Like, imagine landing at like thermal station after this update and trying to loot all of it, and then ring comes and you just take like 15, 20 damage per tick, and you're just like, no, this is gonna make zone PUIs insane. Actually, I'm assuming adjusting ring timings means that they're just gonna make the first and second ring close faster. Like, bro, think about chat. I don't know if you guys watched Alliance POV at all throughout this LAN, but they spent like teams like Alliance and North Eption spend so much time in the ring. Like, their strategies like depend on them crafting and gas. Like Furia as well. Like, those teams spend forever in the gas doing the armory, crafting and whatnot. They cannot do that if they buff the crap out of the ring damage. They're gonna be completely screwed. There's some more riding spots. Who knows what that means? There's always gonna be rat spots. I wonder if they'll get rid of like getting on top of trees. That's the bulk of rat spots, is like trees, bro. They just get rid of the tree spots. They use LP in place of the player's MMR when their ranking exceeds their MMR equivalent. In an extreme example, if a gold MMR player has an LP ranking of diamond, this player will be matched with a diamond lobby. How does a gold MMR player get an LP ranking of diamond in the first place? I don't know, bro. In Arsenal, you've been matched with a wider range of skill of players, even at the highest ranks. This wasn't intended and meant that your match over match experience varied much more than desired. We believe this will be less of an issue with reduced LP distribution in Season 18. That just sounds amazing. Updating matchmaking to better handle players that are actively challenging their MMR to ensure a competitively challenging match that mirrors their current ranking. New matchmaking algorithms producing more competitive matches overall, matchmaking gameplay metrics across the board. Take a look at one gameplay metric, total damage per match. Use this to have an understanding of match intensity. When a match is unfair, many squads are decimated by an ally squad, thus denying many players opportunities to deal damage. In contrast, a more fair match while squads fighting, taking cover, and recovering, resulting in more overall damage dealt in the game. That makes sense. I definitely agree with that. There's probably way more damage done in like an LGS match than there is in like a pub game. I mean, Drum Bomb, so far it sounds really, really good. Like, it sounds like they've acknowledged all the issues and that they know what they need to fix. I just don't know like how they're gonna fix it. I haven't read about that yet. They haven't really said how they're going to fix it. I guess they said they're just gonna make LP gains less generous and fix some matchmaking bugs, and hopefully that'll tighten the matchmaking. But I don't know. We'll see. Total damage per match. Dang, only 25,000 damage is dealt during a match. I guess so. That's kind of crazy. I wonder what LGS is. LGS has got to be like 40,000. I feel like at the start of any season, it's always going to be high because I feel like, I don't know about you guys, but it seems like at the start of every season, no matter what they do to ranked, the matches are always sweatier. Like at the start of a new season, ranked matches I always find are like just usually sweatier than normal. Graph below shows the adjusted MMR width of a game, highlighting how close MMR is in matches based on your current MMR plus LP. Match width by skill. Value consistent across all but the highest tier play. Why don't they tell you what ranks these are? Why do they take away so much info? I just don't understand. Like, what is this, like Masters or something? Right here? Season 18 and beyond. Quick recap. Decreasing overall LP gains. Rule set that applies only Diamond Plus. This is the most interesting thing, I think, right here. This could be insane for like pro players. Decreased stakes and losses and decreased rating bonuses and loss mitigations. I love the sound of this. Sounds perfect. This is what it should be like. Like, once you get to the higher level, you like it should get much harder to like go up in rank. elimination bonus increase based on the player's MMR. Buffing elimination bonus in general. That's kind of scary. Because if it's too high, then it's gonna incentivize just inting everybody. This might mean the lobbies die out really quickly. It just depends. It depends how much kills are worth. This could be crazy for competitive. I mean, honestly, I think everything they said sounds great, but I mean, Season 17's rank changes also sounded pretty good, and it ended up being terrible. So honestly, this blog post, I don't really know if it really means anything. I'm just glad we are getting rank changes. I'm just glad they're iterating, trying something new. Who knows whether or not they're actually going to be good. There's only so much you can take away from this blog post.